Hey guys, welcome back to this series of tutorials on food delivery app with React Native and Firebase. We're going to continue building the sign-in screen. I'm sure today we're gonna complete it. And if it's your first time to watch this series of videos, I will recommend you to start with video number 1 and also watch video number 2 and number 3, because I won't be repeating what we have done in the previous videos. We're just gonna continue from where we left last time. I will also leave the links of previous videos below so that you can easily find them and catch up with us. I'm going to launch my project. Let me just log out from my emulator, from my application. We're going to launch the project. This is the screen that we're busy building, and last time we stopped just somewhere here. We did the 2 text input. We're just gonna add the button. This is gonna be very quick. I'm sure this will be a shorter video than the previous ones. So I'm going to run my project. Let me just kill some of my terminals just to make sure everything is clear. All right, going to tap npx React Native, run Android, and press the enter button. This will begin building my project, and I'm going to pause this video and I will resume it as soon as the build is complete. My build is successful. As you can see, the project is successfully built, and this is what you have built so far. In the previous videos, I think in the previous 2 videos, we have built this UI, and today we're gonna carry on. Now we're going to create these patterns as well as the rest of the component on this screen. So you can go to your sign-in screen. As I said, if it's your first time to watch these videos, please check the links below to see what you have done before. You're gonna find the previous videos, and so you can catch up before watching this, because I won't be recapping everything. So you can scroll down in your sign-in screen. That is sign-in screen.js file, and just go at the bottom, one view before the last one. Open a different view. Say view, and what we're going to do is we're going to create this button, and this we need to import a button component from React Native element. We can call button from React Native element, and then we can use this in our application. So inside the view that we have just created, you can call the button and close the tag. And we're going to pass some props. Sorry, this tag is supposed to be here. This is gonna create an error. Also, going to pass some props. The first one is gonna be title, and the title is gonna be this sign in on this button. You can put the sign in, sign without the sign in. We're also gonna pass some styles. We're gonna say button style equal. We're gonna create some styles in our style sheet. We're gonna say styles.button. Actually, I would like to create these styles in the global folder, in our global styles, because if you see this sign button, it's gonna be the same button that we have here as well on the welcome screen. and it's also gonna be the same button that we have in the create account. So instead of creating these stars all over all these screens, we rather create it in the global stars, and then we're gonna use it in all the screens wherever it is needed. So we can say parameters. We're gonna put this under parameters dot button. Now we can say styled button. This star should be small letter, and we also gonna pass the title style. The title style also I'm gonna keep it as a global style. So I'm gonna put parameters dot button title. I can call it like that. Now we need to create these styles. As you can see, we're importing parameters from global slash styles. So we can go to our global and then styles.js file, and inside our parameters we can create an object inside here. I think we did name our styles styled button, and I'm going to paste the styles for this button so that we don't have to waste a lot of time. I'm just gonna copy some styles and paste them. And these are the styles for the button. You can pause the video and type these styles. And also we're going to create another style which is button title. I think that is what we gave it in here. Let me double check that. Yes, button title. You can go back to your style called button title, and it's also going to be an object. I'm also going to paste some styles in here, so you can pause the video to also type these styles and save your file. I'm also going to open the project itself, and I'm also going to save this, and let's see what happens. Okay, we have the button there. We have our button with sign in, and this is great. So now we need to give it some margin vertically and horizontally. So to do that, we can come to the view, give style, and these styles we can type it straight here because it's not going to be a lot of lines of code. So we can simply say margin horizontal. We can keep it to 20, and margin vertical, we can give it 20 as well. Let's see how it looks. Okay, this looks good. Let me see if it's all the same thing. Yeah, maybe what we can do, we can add a bit of space in between the text input and the button. We can give this vertical, let's keep it to 30. Let me just open this again, give it 30, let's see. Okay, this is good, this is awesome. And then the next one that we're going to create is there's this text here, forgot password. This is whenever if the user has forgotten the password, they can simply click there and they will be taken to the forgot password screen. For example, if I click there and you're gonna put your email address and everything you submit, then you'll receive a link inside your inbox to reset your password, but this we're gonna code a bit later on. So we're going to open another view called text component, and then here we're gonna say forgot password with question mark. And we're going to create some styles. Let me just show you something. The style is gonna be the same as this text input. I mean this text above the text input. So, and that is text one, if I'm not mistaken, that text one. So we're going to spread these styles in here. Styles dot text one, and this has to be, we need to use the spread operator so that we have this object spread inside this styles object. And apart from that, I want to give it some text decoration, because you can see, let me open again this up, this text is underlined, so we need to underline this. So we're gonna pass some text decoration. I'm gonna say text decoration and line, then we're gonna say underline. So let's save it and see what happens. Okay, this is looking good, this is awesome. And now we need to align this. Just go to your view in tab, pass some styles prop. I say align items, gonna give it center and give it some margin top. Sorry, this is on the wrong place. Margin top, we pass 20. Now let's save. Okay, this is good. Okay, we don't have to give margin top because this button has got a big margin already on the horizontal margin, so we can simply delete all this because this is a big space to leave in between, and this should pull it up. That's good. And instead of having this margin horizontal, because this is too much, let's just simply say margin top on top here, keep it 20, and then here we say margin top, we give it 10, and let's see how it looks. Oh, sorry, this is wrong. I'm supposed to give this is horizontal, and this then should be simply the top margin, and then this top you can keep it to 15. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. So we have margin horizontal 20, and then margin top, we want to keep this margin between the password text input and the button to 30. I'm going to save this. So let's see. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. And now what we're going to do, we need to create this text input as well. So create another view, then we open text component, and then what is that? Or, and then we need to pass some stars. Okay, since the stars of this component are simple and small stars, we don't have to create a special stars for it in the star sheet. Simply gonna say align item, it has to be center, and then gonna give it margin top of 10, and some margin bottom of 20, and then the text input, the text as well, we're gonna pass some stars prop to it. It's gonna be an object of font size of 20, and font weight is gonna be bold. Let's save and see what happens. Okay, this is good, and let's give this 20 instead of 10. Okay, and now we're going to create our social media sign-in button. So we need to create the Facebook sign-in button. We can see this Facebook button comes with the Facebook icon. The same way for Google, it comes with the Google icon. So this is very important to keep our app in line with the material design. So we have to make sure our Facebook sign-in button has got the Facebook logo. We have also to make sure that our Google sign-in has got the Google logo. So to do this, we're going to import something from React Native element. This will make this design very easy. React Native element, and we import social icon. You can see social icon there. I've imported social icon, and then scroll down, open another view, and inside this view we're going to call the social icon that we've imported, and close the tag. And now we're going to pass some props. We're going to pass some props. First one is title, and the title is gonna be what is on this button, which is sign in with Facebook. So this will be sign in with, start with capital, with Facebook. And the type of this button, of this social icon, will be a button. You just type the button. That's simply to say button true. You don't have to write the true. And then the next one, the type of social provider is gonna be type again. Then you put the social provider, which is Facebook, and then let's pass some stars to this. We can say stars equal to stars dot social icon. Can keep it social icon, and we need to create this star in our star sheet. We can scroll down and then create social icon equal to, sorry, not equal, this is an object, and I'm going to paste some styles, and you can simply pause the video and paste, and copy or type these styles in your code. So I'm gonna scroll up, and we can pass some event listeners on press, but we won't do anything for now. I'm just gonna leave it empty. There's nothing that we're gonna do. We're gonna handle this very soon. Let me go back to our project. Sorry, express food, and then I will save. Let's see what happens. Awesome. So you have the button there, Facebook, sign in with Facebook. Now I need to pass some styles. I just want to give it some margin, and I'm going to say margin horizontal. I'm going to pass 10, and margin top as well. I'm going to pass 10, and I will save this. Okay, now for the Google login button, it's gonna be the same thing, just that the type will be Google, and the title as well will be sign in with Google instead of Facebook. So I don't have to retype all this code. I'm just gonna copy the same code and paste it below that. I'll paste it here, and the title, I'm going to change it to Google, and the type of social authentication or provider, I'm gonna say Google, and then we save this. Let's see. Now we have the Google sign in button as well, and I think we're getting there. We also now need to add this text, new on express food, and this is very simple, and I don't even have to type that again. You can simply scroll up, because this is the same style as what you see here. Forgot password. I can just copy that whole view and paste it below your Google sign in button, and remove the text decoration style, and then instead of forgot password, we're going to put new on express food, and instead of aligning center, we're just gonna leave it on the left as default, and then save. Let's see what happens on our project. Yes, we have that new on express food, and I will give it some margin on the left. Say margin left. We pass 20, and margin top, let's increase it a bit to 25. Sorry, 25, not 255. Okay, this is good. Now we need to create one more item, and then this will be the last item, is create an account. So we need to create this button, and then for that we're going to create another view. We're just going to open a view below this, and inside this view we're going to import a button. This button is imported from React Native element. Make sure you import this button from React Native element, because if you import this button from React Native, you won't be able to style it. The default button from React Native does not give you a lot of flexibility to change the props as we're doing with the button from React Native element. So make sure this is imported from React Native element, and we're going to pass some props to this. The title, we're going to say the title is create an account, and button style, going to say styles dot create button. We're going to create this style just now, and title style. This also gonna be stars. We're going to create this star as well. Create button, title. So we have two styles that we have to create button as well as create button title. So we can scroll down to our style sheet, create button. This is going to be an object, and again I'm going to paste some styles so that you don't have to waste time. You can simply pause your video and type the styles that I'm going to paste here now. So these are the styles. You can pause the video and type this, and also we need to add one more style, which is create button title. And again I'm going to paste some styles that you can pause the video and type these styles as well. And I'm going to save. Before that, let me check my emulator. I'm going to save it. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's giving me the button there, which is filling the whole of it's not what we want yet, because what we want is this. We want a small button at the right end of our screen. So we're going to see why is it doing that. There's something. The first one is I want us to do something. You can go back to your view, the view for the create button. Let's pass some stars, because we need to get this button at the right hand. Stars equal the first one, let's say flex. Need to align this, align items, let's say flex and let's see what happens. Okay, this is good. Now we're getting the button where we want it to be, and then I want us to put some margin. This should be margin horizontal. We can give it 20. So this is exactly what we want. And one more thing, let me just give some more space between O and password. Margin top, you can pass 30 there, and margin bottom I can pass 30 as well, because we have some space that can be used. Okay, this is good. So I'm going to end this video here because it's getting too long. We're going to continue in the next video. in the next video we're going to add the navigation, because right now we are stuck on this one screen. If I click, nothing happens. There's nothing that we can do with these things. So in the next video I'm going to add the navigation so that we are able to navigate from one screen to another. So in the next one, what I will do is I will try to be able to, I will create this screen, and we have this slider also that we create, and we'll be able to navigate from this screen to this one. So we'll be able to navigate like this, and we're also going to be able to navigate, let's say we want to go to create account screen, and yeah. But for now, thank you for watching, and if you are not subscribed yet, please do subscribe and like this video. And I thank you, all of you that have commented in the previous videos, and it really means a lot. I thank you for your support, and until then, take care and keep safe. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.